What's going on, guys? J-Hoy back with you today. Today we got some more Hockey Ultimate Team gameplay, and we're going to be talking about the new trap. Well, in case you guys aren't aware or didn't play NHL 16, there was this thing called the neutral zone trap, known as the 1-4, or people called it the skill zone, the whatever you want to call it. People used to use this. Now what it was you'd put on the neutral zone trap all the way to neutral zone trap setting, and you'd pick the 1-4. Well, not only was it the 1-4, but people would grab their centerman, which was the 1, and bring him back to their own blue line where the rest of the 4 were standing. So those 4 would be 5, and it'd be like a 0-5, and you'd basically be standing all the way across your blue line to where you can't skate into your own zone. Well, although that is still a big issue in this game, I think I found something new. Well, the guy I'm playing against right now, I don't know if he meant to do it or not, but he's positioned lock as, I believe it's his left wing. And what he's doing is allowing his AI, his computers, to do everything for him. Now usually, I bitch and complain and, get really irritated over, just letting the AI do everything. And you guys know my thoughts on that. If you're going to play AI, you might as well play the computer, offline and get probably more coins than you do online. But when you're playing these computers on Hockey Ultimate Team, there's, different levels you can play against, when you do play against the computers, rookie, I think it's semi-pro, pro, all-star, and I don't know if there's one more or not. But, you have those levels. And in this case, these computers are on, either like a really hard pro or the all-star, or even, I don't know if there's one higher or not, but they're really strong to play against, right? I mean, if you're playing against rookie, you know exactly how they're going to play at all times, and you could just step up on every single play, and you can just overall run them over. That's what rookie's for, right? You can basically do whatever you want, and you can succeed. While playing against all-star is a lot harder. Now, although it is possible to beat them, and it's possible to outplay them and hit them and score against them, it is very tough. Now, trying to predict what they're going to do on all-star is very tough to do. Now, with this game, as you're seeing, this guy's position locked, I believe, on his left wing. And he's letting his computer literally do everything. Now, I'm, playing normally. I don't have position lock on. I'm not really sitting in a skill zone, I'm pretty sure. And he's just controlling the one guy the entire game. So his computers, his all-star computers, are, giving him the puck, allowing all these great chances. Now look at this. We're halfway through the second period, and what's the score? 3-1. Well, who am I playing? The computer. Now, if this was any other normal game, the computers would be a lot less hard, and a lot the guy would actually be playing the game, making it an actual online game. Now recently, I also had another game where I wasn't recording because it was just like 2 a.m. I was just playing another game because I think it was like 1 point off of the next division or something like that, and the guy position locked as his goalie, so he didn't have control of any of his skaters, and I lost that game. Now you may think, how could you lose a game against a user goalie? Well, it's because when you're playing all-star AI and they like track you and don't stop until they finally hit you and take the puck away. Like, they're like a mob. As soon as they see you have the puck, they immediately skate at you, they immediately go after you, and immediately try to get the puck. It's not, play accurate defense or, predict right or anything like that. It's literally, like, impossible to play against that. Now, obviously, I got some shots on net, and, it wasn't, a complete blowout to where I couldn't literally do nothing. But still, he let his all-star computers play against a real person in your Hockey Ultimate Team game. And he messaged me after the game. He's like, I didn't even mean to do that. And I was like, well, why would you position lock to begin with? Like, why would you even press the button for position lock? It just doesn't make sense. So losing against computers makes me angry more than anything, because it makes me think like I'm not a good player. But then you realize why you're losing, and you realize you're playing all-star, AI, and then it's not nearly, as hard to understand. Because, I mean, obviously computers are not perfect, but they make majority of good plays. And then you face guys like this who are grabbing his position lock player and playing better defense than his actual all-star AI defenseman. Does that make sense? So he's grabbing his guy and just basically playing be a pro, right? He's taking him, skating him around, you know, calling for the pass, you know, making good runs, you know, where he's going, and then he's able to do whatever he wants, right? He can just snipe it from wherever he wants. He can do anything he wants and let his computer, his all-star computers, do everything. Now, how is this fair, right? I'm trying to, you know, play with my team, with my actual person, you know, make good passes, play good defense, and, you know, overall try to play a good hockey game. This guy clicks, I think it's X, maybe it's some other button, but before the game to where he can position lock onto one player and let his all-star AI do everything for him. Now, you saw, I was down, what, 4-1, got a goal. Now we're 4-2 with 2.5 minutes left, and we're in a zone. And look at the plays we're making, right? I mean, it's not we're getting absolutely dominated this game, because a lot of the times I'm just out skating this guy and then creating some kind of chance. Well, how is this a thing to where I'm playing basically all-star AI to where it's virtually unfair to play against? Now look at it. Look what he's doing. He's taking his guy and sitting in the middle of the ice. Does this sound familiar when you're using like the collapsing strategy and the guy just goes and sits and clogs the slot? It's the same situation, but this time it's in Hockey Ultimate Team and not, you know, sitting in the neutral zone. This time he's sitting right in front of his net with his position lock guy to where his all-star AI is taking over the game for him. Now you look at this game, we're now tied, you know, 5 seconds left, and we whiff it in one-timer. Okay, so we're going to go to overtime. Fine. But why am I going to overtime against basically a computer AI? It just does not make sense. At all. Like, why is this even a thing? So we have to go through this entire overtime playing against one solo guy. I mean, you basically control one guy anyway. But usually in this situation, your all-star AI would just, you know, absolutely run over your team and play super smart and be a virtual unstoppable force. Now, if you look at my team, we're in a 4-on-4 because I think there was a penalty or something. But look at this. I'm skating against like 4 guys at once while he's sitting there running, you know, back and sitting in a certain spot the entire game. So we got a power play now. All right. So now we're 4-on-3, and he's still on that guy. So what's going to happen? I'm going to try to work it around him. All right, my defenseman jumps to the middle of the ice for whatever reason. So now we're wide open in front of the net, and we don't score. All right, no big deal. His AI puts it into his own goalie. All right, no problem. 1 minute left. Actually, 40 seconds. So we're still in the power play for the rest of the, you know, the rest of the OT. Look at where he is. He's clogging the slot with his position locked guy, and not playing good defense at all. Right? It's just the AI and the passing is incredible when you're trying to play, you know, against these stupid computers. So now we're trying to, you know, break it in, get really close to the net, try to get, you know, one of those little cheese goals. Look where he is. He's cherry picking down the ice, waiting for his computer to get it and send it to him. Oh wait, overtime wasn't good enough. Now we have to freaking go through a shootout. A shootout. And trying to learn the damn goalie controls while doing this is very difficult because I don't go to shootouts very often. I don't play shootout. Remember back in like 2013, 14 or whatever, when I started, I used to make, you know, shootout commentaries. I used to be a god at, you know, those. But now you look at this game and it's virtually impossible. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like. Comment what you guys think of this AI position locked bull crap, and subscribe for more. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later.